So we're here in a woodland to the west of Norwich, and this whole area has got a quite remarkable and little known secret. It's home to a nationally important population of the rare and highly protected barbastelle bat. So these bats are so rare that even in the Mammal Society's guide, we haven't even got basic information about how many there are, which is quite fundamental information to know, and it's just a list of question marks. So what we do know about these bats is really remarkable. So these bats can live for more than 20 years, which is incredible for such a small species. And they're very site faithful, so they'll return to these same woods and same roosts year after year to raise their pups. And they'll only have maybe one, possibly two pups each summer. So this might look like a bit of a ropey old tree, but this is actually fantastic tree for barbastelles because it's got this loose peeling bark that they like to go up behind for their roosts. Because we know this whole area is really important for these barbastelle bats, we were quite concerned about some of these woodlands. So last summer we came here and we did a nighttime survey catching bats. And we found a really interesting array of species, including these very rare barbastelles. And those barbastelles we fitted with these tiny little transmitters that meant we could track their movements. And from that we established that they actually have maternity roosts here in these very woodlands.
Situated to the north of Norwich, the Northern Distributor Road has recently been completed. To the west of this road is one of the few remaining strongholds for barbastelles. The woodlands here support a network of linked barbastelle colonies, which we call the Western Super Colony. The proposed Norwich Western Link dual carriageway would cut right through this area.
So when roads are built through woodland habitats, what is often proposed as compensation is to plant new trees, like here. But where is a bat supposed to roost in this? Another thing that's often proposed in these road schemes, where the road is going to sever habitats, is things like this green bridge here. But as you can see, it's stark and it's barren, and it's no substitute for a woodland corridor. Where we are right now, the road is actually going to cut right through this section where we are. So not only is that an issue for those barbastelle bats that have got a maternity colony that we've found right here in this woodland, but also, the other woodlands dotted around this area where there are barbastelle colonies, they're going to be affected too. It's going to fragment the habitats, disrupt their foraging areas and commuting routes. So the Norwich Western Link Road is going to cut right through this really important area of habitats for barbastelle bats. So what we really need, and we're calling on your help, is to fund a truly independent study so that we can start to fill in some of those question marks about these extraordinary animals and really understand this important area and these really special woodland habitats that these bats depend on.